Welcome back to Dominion Garage. I just want to do a follow-up. I just posted a video, and in that video I talked about how I had a fuel light that was flashing. My fuel gauge things, the little dots, were all flashing, and I had a red triangle, and I couldn't figure out why. And I found out that it was the EFI fuse, the 15 amp one. That's covered in a previous video. So, but you're wondering, okay, well, if you had a blown fuse, why did you have a blown fuse? And I hadn't thought about that. I just figured maybe it was a random fuse blowing. Well, after I replaced the fuse, I took it around the block, and it quickly blew the fuse again. So I determined, okay, we got to have a problem. And I thought about it, well, what could possibly be shorting out? What could possibly be grounding? And I remember this car had a problem with the oxygen sensor. And I bought one of those there spacers to get that thing out of the flow a little bit so it would pass. And I can remember that it seemed to me like the wires were rubbing on the heat shield a little bit. So I took a look under here, and I'm going to flip. Okay, I flipped the camera around, and I'm trying to get under here so I can show you. You'll see there, I had to cut the heat shield away a little bit because once you put that spacer on there, it sticks out quite a bit. And that the wires were actually kind of rubbing on it, and that rubbed away on the wires, and it shorted out, and hence my blown 15 amp fuse. Kind of a bonehead move on my part. I should have seen that a long time ago. But now it has been resolved, and I have no alarms right now. Car seems to be running good. And I can say, too, that little spacer, that little $13 spacer from Amazon, it's been working. I haven't had another problem with the oxygen sensor since. So, I just wanted to do that follow-up. So, you would know, if you do put a spacer in that thing, I can't get out from under the car. If you put a spacer on that oxygen sensor, make sure you got plenty of room. It's not rubbing on anything, because you probably will blow that 15 amp fuse, and you probably will have the same problem that I had. So don't do what I did. I learned from my mistakes. So hope that teaches someone something. Have a blessed day. Take care.